Yes, we must have land. I'm determined to establish a nation. You can read in Numbers, the book of Numbers, the 14th chapter. The Lord commissioned Moses to find the land he sent him to, Canaan, and to establish a nation. That's the main thing, that we have to find land and establish our nation. And this Lord sound human. Look what he said in verse 21, chapter 14 of Numbers. But as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord. Now this is the Lord said, but as truly as I live. That sounds like something a man would say. But the people, he wanted to establish the land on, and the nation kept murmuring, just as black people do today, complaining and murmuring. I heard that in Haiti, after the 1804 revolution, Dessalines wanted people to work hard to build up the nation, but they were murmuring, murmuring. Sometimes when the leaders do the good for the people, they turn around and get killed. Look of Gaddafi, how prosperous Libya was under Gaddafi. They killed him, somebody, and look how Libya is today, poverty. Saddam Hussein, the people was prospering in Iraq under Saddam Hussein. And they allowed him to be murdered. In Liberia was on its way to prosperity. It had an economic growth in 1970, only second to Japan. Under Tobert, they were making great progress in prosperity. And he was allowed to be killed. People allow that. So I'm saying we need land. We need prosperity. And the leader must not be afraid of death. And the people have to respect and protect the one that's leading. Now, I've talked about many black towns that was established in the United States by black people. One I forgot to mention was Mount Bayard in Mississippi, who was still an active town. Now, Liberia was made for us. And even though President Tubman was a Mason, perhaps a principal Mason, he still was leading Liberia to prosperity. Even Duke Ellington, who also is a Mason, made a musical suite called the Liberian Suite. One of the songs was I Like the Sunshine. Nina Simone lived in Liberia for a time, and she made a song called Liberian Calypso. Liberia was on the move. in 1970. But some turncoat, some idiot, that idiot really killed Turbot, and an idiot ruled Liberia ever since after that. So we must have land. This is what I established. We must have land and establish our nation. It is now is the time. Now is the season. It must be, and it cannot be otherwise. I will establish our kingdom.